Hello, it's so good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Now, if you cannot remember, my name is Professor Claudia and my brother is Professor Klaus. Yes, he wears an animal on his head too, and that's how I'd like to start and talk with you today. I'd like to introduce you to my favourite animal. My favourite animal of all time, and that is my friend Betty the bee. Now, Betty is my favourite because I like her colours. I like the black and the yellow together, and I like the sound that she makes. I like the bzzz, and I really like the way that she flies. So she is my favourite, and she makes me very happy. However, her friend Gertrude gets a little bit sad because Gertrude isn't my favourite, unfortunately, and Gertrude starts to feel a little bit left out. I am sorry, and I don't know what it is, but Betty the bee just makes me really, really happy. But that's what we're going to think a little bit about today, about favourites. What does it mean to have a favourite? Maybe you've got a favourite food. I really like Starbursts. Maybe you've got a favourite animal like me, or maybe you've got a favourite sport or programme. There could be so many favourites. Have a think in your head. You've got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Favourites. Now, in our story of hope today, we're thinking about favourites. And we get to meet 2 men in our story today. We get to meet Cornelius, who was a centurion, and Simon Peter. Now, Cornelius was a man who was known as a Gentile. Now, Gentile means it's a fancy word for not being Jewish. And Simon Peter, well, he was Jewish. Now, one thing we can know is that Cornelius and Simon Peter lived very different lives. The way that they lived, the way that they worshipped God would have been different. But they both knew and loved God. Now, one day Cornelius was asleep and he was woken up with a vision from God. And in front of him stood an angel. And this angel told him to go and find Simon Peter. Now, he didn't know Simon Peter, but he told him to go and find Simon Peter. So Cornelius sent off some of his servants to find Simon Peter. And around the same time, Simon Peter had a vision from God. A vision, he fell into a trance, and God showed him this cloth appear before him, full of all the animals that normally Simon Peter, in his Jewish tradition, would not eat. And God provided these things for Simon Peter, and Simon said, no, 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 no. He believed that they were unclean and he wouldn't eat them. So, when Cornelius' servants turn up and they talk to Simon Peter knows he must go straight away with them to visit Cornelius. And this is where the incredible things happen. Because God brings together these 2 people to teach something very important. Cornelius gets the chance to explain to Simon Peter what had happened in his vision. And Simon Peter is able in that moment to realise what God is saying. In the way that he showed him unclean food, or what Simon Peter believed to be unclean food, Simon Peter realised something really important. unlike me and Betty the Bee, God does not have favourites. He does not have some people that he loves more than others. Because of Jesus' death on the cross and his rising again, each one of us is able to have a relationship with God. How cool is that? So that means that you and you and you and you and you, all of you, are welcomed by God. You are loved so much by God. He wants to give us all a big, big hug, no matter where we've come from, what we've done, what we know, what we don't know. He wants to welcome us all in. And in our story, we hear that people stood around Cornelius and Simon Peter, hear that for the first time and give their lives to Jesus. That they're baptized in the Holy Spirit and in water to give their lives to Jesus. So each one of us, that's you and me, get welcomed in by God. And there is such hope in knowing that we are always welcome. How cool is that? Now, I think I might have something to say to Gertrude, my friend here, and to Betty B, and maybe I should take them both and we should enjoy a party together. What do you think? Yes, okay, we're off to have a friendship party all together, and I will see you again soon. Bye!